Hi guys, Crocheting Connect here. I'm just doing a quick little craft haul today. I just have a few items I wanted to show. So as you may remember from a few months back, I was working on a crochet advent calendar and I just needed a couple of more things to finish it. And so I just recently purchased all the last few items I need to finish it. So a couple of days ago, I went to, or actually it was about a week ago, I went to a local craft store called Len's Mill Store. I've mentioned it before. They sell lots of yarn and sewing stuff mostly. They have other household items too. But it's mostly yarn and sewing and other craft items. And I found this dowel, which is going to be used to you crochet over it and attach it to the calendar and like to make a hanger to hang up the calendar. They didn't have the size I needed, like the thickness. The one that the pattern called for was slightly thinner, but so I just got a slightly thicker one, but that's fine. I can just use bigger stitches if the stitches it calls for to cover it don't fit. It shouldn't be a problem at all, though it's not that much thicker than the called for size. So yeah, so there is that, and it was 59 cents for that. Also, while I was at that store, I found a Red Heart tape measure by Susan Bates. I actually saw this at Walmart several years ago, and for some reason I just passed it up. I decided not to buy it, and then after I passed it out, I decided I actually really wanted it. And by the time I decided I really wanted it, the Walmarts around here stopped carrying it. I couldn't find it anymore. And I looked everywhere online and I couldn't find it. And then I recently found it at my local craft store. So there's that. I really wanted this because it comes with, it's stapled shut and I haven't opened it yet, but it comes with a little, I forget what these are called, but it comes with a little thing so I can hook it onto the handle of one of my project bags. So I thought that was handy. So yeah, so there is that. This was $2.85. And then I finally ordered some felt numbers from Etsy. I couldn't find any adhesive ones. The ones in the pattern were self-adhesive. And the person who wrote that pattern got them from Michaels in the US. The Michaels here in Canada don't carry them. I've been looking all over and they don't have them. So I found some on Etsy that don't have any adhesive. They're just felt numbers. So they're about this size. They're slightly taller than I thought they were going to be. In the picture, the numbers she used were so small there was still a little bit of space left at the top and bottom of the pockets. But these numbers take up the entire pockets. But that's okay, I guess. So I ordered them from a shop on Etsy called Pretty Die Cuts. They are cut to order, and you can order them in red, white, or green. I went with red. And this shop is based in the UK, and I am in Canada, and I got them in less than a week. Or no, it was about a week. I ordered them on the 9th. And I just got them today on the, what is today? The 20th? 20th. So just over a week. That's pretty quick for making it to order and sending it halfway across the world. The price in Canadian dollars, it was $6 something, plus another $6 something shipping. So that's not too bad, actually. It came in an envelope, and then inside the envelope it was wrapped in this tissue wrapping. So I haven't taken them all out yet to make sure they're all there, but it feels like they're all there, so I will count them later, but I'm pretty sure it's all in good order. And I will put the link down to the link to the shop down below in case anybody ever needs anything like that. The next thing I bought, I don't know where I put it, but I bought a tube of fabric glue from Dollar Tree to glue those on because I didn't want to use my hot glue and potentially melt my yarn and the felt and potentially injure myself because those are very skinny numbers and I don't want to burn myself with hot glue. So I bought fabric glue for those. I don't know where I put it. It's around here somewhere, but I'm not going to get up and look for it right now. But So it was a $1.25 bottle of fabric glue from Dollar Tree. Oh, here it is. It's in this bag here. I thought I put it with my other craft supplies, but it's right here. So, fabric glue. So there is that. Then a couple of days ago, I just went out for a walk with my daughter. She's actually really content to sit in a stroller for a long period of time, so I went for a long walk. And just a few blocks away, we have a small Mary Maxim location. They have two main warehouse locations, one in Paris, Ontario, and one in Port Huron, Michigan. And they used to have a small yarn-only store in Toronto, and then that closed down. I don't know if there was a problem with the lease or what happened there, but that store closed down, and then they opened a yarn store here in my city. It's just a really tiny store. They just have yarn and like embroidery threads for like needlepoint and stuff. So yeah, so that is where I went, and I purchased just a couple of items there. I got this Caron Simply Soft in Light Country Peach because I'm thinking of making my daughter a doll. I think I mentioned before, I found a crochet pattern for Molly the doll from the show Big Comfy Couch, and in the pattern they used this color for her skin, like her face and her hands. And I haven't been able to find this color anywhere. I was surprised they had it. It's like, it seems to be a rare color. Michaels doesn't have it. Nobody has it. And I actually have never seen much yarn in any brand in peach colors. But yeah, so that's a really nice color. They should make more yarn in peach. I don't know why they don't. So there's that. That was, I forget how much they charged. Do I have the receipt in here? Yes, I do. That was $5.99, which I think is a bit cheaper than Michaels. I think Michaels charges like just over $6 for these. That's Canadian. That's why it sounds so much more than American, because it is. So there's that. And then I also purchased the Clover Jumbo Pom-Pom Maker. I do have the three other sets of two. I have the mini two, the small two, and the large two that I picked up several years ago. I did several videos around the time when I picked those up showing them, but I had never found the jumbo one. I did see a very large one at another local yarn store that I thought was bigger than this, but I guess not, because this is the jumbo. Oh no, this is the extra large. I think there might be another one that's bigger that's called jumbo. But anyway, this is the extra large. And I bought this because I was thinking of making large pom-poms for just making various Christmas ornaments. Specifically, I was thinking of making white pom-poms in different sizes and making snowmen out of them, like putting them together to make snowmen. So I thought a very large one might come in handy. The price sticker on it said $12.99, and when I took it up to the cash to pay, it rang up at $9.99. It was on sale. So that was exciting. So yeah. So that was my purchase from there, and I just have one more item. The other day, my husband and I went to a Goodwill store, and my husband found this Red Heart crochet book. Even though I don't need to learn how to crochet, of course, but there are several patterns on the back here. These are all the patterns that are included in this book. So there are scarves, hats, blankets, bags, pillows, fingerless mitts, all that kind of stuff. And they charged $2 for it. So I thought that was a little neat thing to have. I do have the Learn to Crochet CD-ROM as well. That comes with, I think, about the same number of projects, but I think they're different projects. None of these look familiar. So yeah. So there's that. So yeah, I haven't done much crocheting since my last video where I showed the motifs I was making for the blanket. I've kind of lost my crojo. but I'm hoping to get back into it soon. I definitely want to finish the advent calendar, and I'll show that ASAP. And I might try to put myself on a schedule, maybe to try to get at least one motif done a day, so I'm not stretching that blanket out for months and months. I want to get that done soon, and I want to get started on some items for my daughter for Christmas. As I mentioned before, I want to make the bowling set pattern I have for her, and the doll, and there's a sweater I want to make for her, and there's a shawl I want to make for myself, but I still have not found that yarn yet. I've been to Michael's, Walmart, Mary Maxim. Not many people are carrying Bernat satin anymore, and the shawl I want to make for myself calls for Bernat satin sparkle, and I haven't seen it anywhere. I'm probably gonna have to order that online, and I'm also gonna have to order the yarn for the dress for the doll that I'm making. I haven't been able to find that color either. I think that's also Bernat satin in a color called Blue Lagoon, so I think I found that online, but I haven't found it in stores around here, so I think I'm going to order it online as well. So if I do, expect to see that yarn haul in the next few weeks. I'm not sure how soon I'm going to order that though, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to those projects anytime soon. But yeah, but I'll probably order those at some point soon. So yeah. So I think that's all I have to say today. I hope everybody's been having a good summer. We've been having a ridiculously hot one, and I am so ready for fall and winter. So I hope everybody's been having a good August, and happy crafting.